What marketing advice sounded great in theory but didn't work for you in practice? I've realized that a lot of marketing advice depends on the industry, audience, and goals. What worked for someone else hasn't always worked for me. What's one piece of marketing advice you stopped following, and what did you do instead?
Have you used AI to just end the sentence right there?
Yeah. Optimize your...
So I keep getting these freaking ads, regardless of how many times I say I'm not interested, of this Gen Z dude sitting in his living room at his computer, and some other dude walks up to him. He's like, hey, how do you optimize your SEO for your clients? And he's like, oh, I just do this. And he clicks like 2 buttons, and he's like, and AI does the rest. It does this, it generates this, it generates this, it builds your whole website, it runs your whole business. And then he just makes it seem like it's just the magic bullet that doesn't quit. And then you got to realize that SEO is built to feed off of original organic content. It's really, if you look at it from that perspective, you are feeding Google, you're feeding these other search engines rich content so they can continue to grow their algorithm. They are going to reject AI generated content. So if you're trying to run your entire marketing division off of AI generated stuff, that is going to result in you basically getting delisted. And I've seen people do that with their websites, and they're like, oh, I'm going to just cancel my SEO specialist, fire my guy who does it or whatever, and replace my employee with AI. And then they slowly realize that, yeah, it does do stuff, but when you have something that anybody else can do with the click of a button, they're all going to do it, and it just becomes immediately saturated right away. And this might go back into the previous question of what's like a skill or something that you feel like wouldn't have come in handy. Honestly, we're getting to the point where something like writing is going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
So many people have no idea how to just even compose an email anymore, let alone write a comprehensive article or something like that. That's going to be a very high valued skill if you fast forward like 5-10 years, in my opinion. Could be that everybody just loses the ability to read altogether. Maybe it just goes by the wayside, but
that would be epic.
But yeah, that's a big one. Is basically just thinking that there is this thing that you can click and look at this attractive Gen Z influencer and be like, yeah, it's super easy. I just built this all with Claude. Do this, you just do this, and it just does it all for you.
Yeah.
It does tens of hours worth of work in 5 seconds, and then you can just sit back and binge watch your shows or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then you realize that, oh yeah, it just generates nothing but crap for you. And it just basically tanks your website rankings, and suddenly nobody's finding you on Google.
Yeah. Guys, everything that is difficult is always worth it. Nothing good ever comes easy. Always remember that, okay? In all your aspects of life.